The 1960s produced some of the most iconic and beloved vehicles in automotive history, but not every car from this decade was a winner. Some models missed the mark due to poor design, reliability issues, or just plain bad luck. Here are 3 of the worst cars from the 1960s in America. Your support means the world to us. By subscribing, you give us the motivation to keep creating amazing content. Every click helps fuel our passion and drive to bring you the best. Number 3. The 1960 Ford Edsel is a symbol of one of the most notable failures in automotive history. By the time the 1960 model was released, it was evident that the Edsel brand, introduced with great fanfare by Ford in 1958, had become a commercial disaster. The 1960 Edsel was the final model year for the brand, and its demise marked the end of a significant but short-lived chapter in Ford's history. The 1960 Edsel was a more modest and restrained version compared to its predecessors, reflecting Ford's attempt to salvage the brand by integrating it more closely with its existing models. The 1960 Edsel was essentially a rebadged and slightly restyled version of the Ford Ranger, available in both 2-door and 4-door sedan configurations. It featured a more conventional design, abandoning some of the more controversial styling elements that had plagued earlier models. The Edsel suffered from numerous quality control problems, including mechanical failures and inconsistent build quality. These issues undermined consumer confidence and led to widespread dissatisfaction among early buyers. The styling of the Edsel was polarizing and often criticized as unattractive. The distinctive horse-collar grille design, intended to set the Edsel apart, became a focal point of ridicule. The 1960 model's attempt to adopt a more conservative look came too late to change public perception. The Edsel's marketing was overhyped and failed to meet the lofty expectations set by Ford. Initial advertising campaigns promised revolutionary features and designs that did not materialize, leading to consumer disappointment and negative press. The Edsel was plagued by various mechanical issues, including unreliable electronics and engine problems. These issues further damaged the brand's reputation for quality and dependability. Positioned as a mid-priced car, the Edsel was more expensive than comparable models from other manufacturers. Consumers were unwilling to pay a premium for a car that did not deliver on its promises. The legacy of the Edsel is one of failure, and the brand has become a byword for poor business decisions in the automotive industry. The Edsel story is often cited in business and marketing courses as a cautionary tale about the dangers of overpromising, under-delivering, and failing to understand market demands. Despite its failure, the Edsel has garnered a cult following among collectors and automotive historians. Its infamy and the story behind its development and downfall have made it an interesting piece of automotive history. Well-preserved examples of Edsels, particularly the rarer models, have become collectible items. The 1960 Ford Edsel represents the end of an era for Ford and stands as a stark reminder of the challenges and risks associated with launching a new automotive brand. Its story continues to be a fascinating chapter in the history of the American automotive industry, symbolizing the complexities and pitfalls of product development and marketing. Number 2. The 1961 Dodge Dart is remembered as a car that struggled to find its place in the automotive market due to its unconventional styling and various quality issues. Initially introduced to compete in the full-size market, the Dart's 1961 iteration attempted to position itself as a more compact offering, but it ultimately failed to resonate with consumers. The 1961 Dodge Dart was characterized by its unusual styling, which deviated significantly from the more conservative designs of its competitors. The car featured exaggerated tail fins, an unconventional front grille, and a unique overall design that aimed to stand out but often attracted criticism instead. Despite being marketed as a compact car, the Dart was relatively large, which further confused its market positioning. The design of the 1961 Dart was controversial. Its unconventional styling, particularly the prominent tail fins and distinctive front grille, was polarizing. While some appreciated its bold look, many found it unattractive and off-putting. The Dart faced a number of mechanical issues that affected its performance and reliability. Problems with the transmission, engine, and electrical systems were common complaints among owners. These issues undermined consumer confidence and contributed to the car's poor reputation. The overall build quality of the 1961 Dart was subpar. Reports of inconsistent assembly and inferior materials were prevalent, leading to a perception that the car was not built to the same standards as its competitors. The Dart was caught between being a full-size and a compact car. This ambiguous positioning made it less appealing to both markets. Consumers looking for a true compact car found the Dart too large, while those seeking a full-size vehicle preferred more established models from other manufacturers. The legacy of the 1961 Dodge Dart is largely defined by its design missteps and quality issues. Its unconventional styling and the mechanical problems it faced made it a less desirable choice among consumers, and it struggled to compete effectively in the market. As a result, the 1961 Dart is often cited as an example of a car that missed the mark in terms of design and execution. Despite its shortcomings, the 1961 Dodge Dart has found a niche following among classic car enthusiasts who appreciate its unique design and historical significance. For collectors, it represents a distinctive piece of automotive history from an era of bold experimentation in car design. The 1961 Dodge Dart serves as a reminder of the challenges automakers face in balancing innovative design with market acceptance and quality. Its story highlights the importance of understanding consumer preferences and ensuring reliable performance in the competitive automotive landscape. Number 1. The 1960 Plymouth Valiant, introduced as a compact car by Chrysler's Plymouth division, was designed to compete in the burgeoning market for small, economical vehicles. However, its unconventional styling and various quality issues ultimately hindered its success and left it with a mixed legacy. The 1960 Plymouth Valiant was created to provide an affordable and efficient alternative to the larger cars that dominated American roads in the late 1950s. It featured a unibody construction, which was relatively advanced for its time, and was equipped with a 170 cubic inch slant-six engine, known for its reliability and fuel efficiency. The Valiant was available in several body styles, including a sedan, wagon, and a two-door hardtop. The Valiant's design, overseen by Chrysler's design chief Virgil Exner, was highly unconventional. It featured bold lines, a renounced grille, and a distinctive rear end with fins. While some appreciated its unique look, many found it unattractive and awkward. The polarizing design deterred a significant number of potential buyers. Early models of the Valiant were plagued by various mechanical issues. Common complaints included problems with the transmission, electrical systems, and engine components. These issues affected the car's performance and reliability, leading to customer dissatisfaction. Compared to its competitors, the Valiant lacked the refinement and quality that buyers were looking for. The interior materials were often seen as inferior, and the overall build quality did not match up to the standards set by other compact cars of the era, such as the Chevrolet Corvair and Ford Falcon. The legacy of the 1960 Plymouth Valiant is a mixed one. While it introduced several innovative features and aimed to fill a crucial market niche, its unconventional design and quality issues left a lasting impression on its reputation. The Valiant is remembered for its quirky appearance and less than stellar performance, making it one of the less desirable cars from the 1960s in the eyes of many collectors and enthusiasts. Despite its challenges, the Valiant did have a lasting impact on the automotive industry. It showcased Chrysler's willingness to innovate and experiment with new designs and engineering concepts. The slant-six engine in particular gained a reputation for durability and efficiency and would go on to power many Chrysler vehicles for years to come. Today, the 1960 Plymouth Valiant is appreciated by a niche group of classic car enthusiasts who value its unique place in automotive history. Its quirky design and historical significance make it an interesting, if not universally beloved, example of 1960s American automotive culture.